This is my dad, and he is a scientist. He wrote this book called Battle Robots of the Blood to teach us about the immune system, and he is going to read it now.
Thank you, Hayden. My team of doctors and scientists tries to find out why some girls and boys don't have a good immune system and how we can help them. I hope this book teaches everyone about how interesting the immune system is and how important vaccines are. Hi, my name is Tim. I'm 7 years old. My favourite colour is green and my favourite animal is the chameleon.
Just like me.
Yes. I really like chameleons because they are green, but they can also go any colour to become kind of invisible. I really like going to school. My favourite class is maths, especially doing maths tests. I also like it when we work on big projects at school. At the moment, we are learning about the Stone Age. My best friend is Janie. We go to the chess club together. I'm really good at it. Last week, Janie showed me a special chess move that even my mummy and daddy didn't know. My hospital school is also nice. We get to watch cartoons in bed during the day, which I am never allowed to do at home. I have to go to hospital a lot. Once a month, I get an injection from my Dr. Fatima. Mummy calls her Professor, but she told me I'm allowed to call her Fatima since we've known each other since I was a baby. Fatima is really nice, but she talks a bit funny. Mummy says this is because she came all the way from France to look after me, and we are very lucky to have her. Mummy loves Fatima and is always talking about her. Other times, I have to go into the hospital for much longer because I get sick. Everyone gets sick sometimes, but when I get sick, I get really sick. Fatima told me it is because I don't have these special battle robots in my blood. Other kids have these special battle robots that are super tiny, and there are like millions and millions and millions of them in their blood. I think adults have them too. Then there are these things called viruses, which are like tiny animals. They're in our poo and stuff. And when we forget to wash our hands, little bits of poo can get in our mouths. Super gross. Ew. When the viruses attack, our battle robots fight back with like tiny lasers and things, and they kill off all the viruses. I'm kind of sad that I don't have the battle robots, but Fatima said some other kids need them more than I do because they don't wash their hands as good as I do. And they probably eat their own poo all the time. I mean, I'm super good at washing my hands and I never eat my own poo. But sometimes I get really, really sick. Mummy says it's because those other kids don't wash their hands enough and they give me their viruses. This one time I was so sick I missed the school play. I don't even remember being sick at all. I only remember being in hospital and Mummy and Daddy crying. It kind of made me scared. I mean, I'm used to going to hospital, but this time Mummy and Daddy just kept on hugging me and crying, even when the cartoons were on. And then when I got back to school, they had already finished the school play without me. I never even got to see it, even though I'd practiced so much. After I got back to school, Mummy had like a massive fight with Janie's mummy. Janie's mummy said she didn't believe in vaccines, and my mummy just went spare. She was full on shouting and she called Janie's mummy some really naughty words. It was so embarrassing. Everyone was looking at me and I was sure she'd get a timeout from the teachers for saying naughty things. Vaccines are these medicines that you take to make your battle robots more powerful, kind of like giving them super muscles and things. Other kids get vaccines so they don't get sick with all their poo eating, but I'm not allowed to have some of them because I don't have any of the battle robots. Mummy said that if Janie didn't have her vaccine, she would be spreading her viruses everywhere and would make me sick. She said I wasn't allowed to be friends with Janie anymore, which made me really sad. I asked Mummy if I could still be friends with Janie if she promised to wash her hands really good like I do. Mummy gave me a squeeze cuddle, which is a special cuddle that we do when I get sad. And she cried a lot. She kept on telling me I'd be okay, even though she was the one who was crying. Luckily, the next day, Mummy and Janie's mummy became friends again. Mummy said sorry for shouting, and Janie's mummy promised to get Janie a vaccine. I'm really happy that me and Janie can still be friends. I told Janie not to be scared of getting the vaccine. I've had tons of injections, and they only hurt for a second, and then the doctor gives you a lollipop. Totally worth it to get super battle robots in your blood. The end. Then we've got some little activities at the end of the book.
Yeah. So here's like a board game. Here's masks for a game.
And this is the end. Thank you, Hayden.